Soundstripe.
Welcome to our podcast, When Life Gives You Lemons. I'm Kevin.
And I'm Palmy. We consider ourselves disability advocates and intend to spotlight some disability issues and things we find interesting that we frequently encounter when we're out and about. Also, some history on disability that we find interesting.
Hello.
Hey, welcome to the podcast. We have a person to interview today, as we had told you about in the last episode. This is Jessica. Hi, Jess.
Hey, how are you guys?
Pretty good. So we have been neighbors for what?
Oh my gosh.
At
At least
10 years?
At least a decade, yeah.
Yeah. So, and best neighbor ever. They're always been very helpful with everything. I wouldn't know what to do without John helping me out sometimes.
He's handy to have around.
Very handy. I think he did our dog door. He was so nice about it. He saw me over here struggling and came over and helped. So that was very helpful. And your son has autism.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're exploring autism this episode, but it's nice to hear it from a person that actually experiences it, because you can see the data on paper and understand the data, kind of, but you don't know the day-to-day, what the struggle is from the caretakers, what you've actually had to struggle through, and what works for you and what doesn't work for you. So kind of give our listeners an idea of what your case has experienced.
And plus, if you would also go into the spectrum of autism, severely autistic, not so severely. There's a lot of influencers
Yeah.
who are like mildly affected by autism. And people don't see that as much of a problem because, explain for example a little bit about what's going on under the surface. It's not just the fact she looks normal. She has to, she has to relearn how to cope with society, if you will, the social things.
Yeah. So what's kind of crazy about autism, or unique, Landon, my son, and another kid, their data could look exactly the same. They're not going to do the same things. They're going to struggle with different types of sensory issues. What works for this one is not going to work for that one, more than likely. So I think that's kind of an interesting piece to see.
So let's start out. How was Landon tested? How does that start out?
So he was tested. Landon was diagnosed a week before his 3rd birthday.
Wow.
Yeah. Very normal baby. Did everything very early. He walked before he crawled. He did everything very early. And then it was, I think, around his 2nd birthday, it's like he woke up one day and like somebody had flipped a switch. He is suddenly having trouble with his motor skills. He's not repeating. He's playing with toys not the way that he was playing with them before. He was very behind in his speech, and me and John had moved in together, and he was like, I saw this thing, and I think maybe we need to look into it. And like most parents, I was in denial. I was like, hey, it's because he's an only child.
My baby's perfect.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong. It's fine. And then I had him and my mom show me the information, and I started looking, and I'm reading these Hallmark signs. And it's like somebody just sat down and wrote my kid, wrote what he does. Yeah. So we went to, it used to be Easter Sills at the Autism Center in Cape, got with them, and within 20 minutes of being in a room, it hit me, and I was like, okay, this is what it's going to be.
So there was a little bit of an acceptance.
Oh, yeah. And then you kind of go through that. Well, what caused
Grieving.
it? Yeah. What did I do wrong to,
Yeah.
But
they still don't know, do they?
No, genetics, I think, is a huge part of it from stuff that we've read. And we've even done some studies with different groups. It's mostly answering questions. And that's what they keep coming back to is it's this person has this and this person has this. And so now we get, And so it's just something in that genetic makeup.
Wow.
So
that's interesting. Yeah. Kevin's got his disease is very similar to that, but his is an external source. Is
almost everybody else has a gene that causes it. It's hereditary.
But there's also an external.
There's nobody else in my family that has this. So
yeah, that's how autism usually is. Like nobody in the family has anything. The families I've met with.
Now, is there any in your family or no?
No, nothing. Nothing. Even from Landon's biological background, there was nothing, no history of anything. So
yeah. So at 3, then, what do you do?
I am hard-headed. So when they're never negative, but they come to you and they say, okay, they were still learning a lot about autism.
Landon is how old?
He's 17.
Wow.
So this was almost 15 years ago. Yeah. So, but they said, this is kind of what we see. He's probably not going to be able to do this, or this.
I hate that when they do that.
Yes. They weren't negative about it, but they were just like, we're preparing you. They
didn't know a lot back then.
Yeah.
Either,
And they didn't. Yeah. And I was just like, okay, well, we'll see.
Right.
So,
exactly. Yeah.
Any teacher that would talk to me, any therapist, I reached out to book authors, anybody that would talk to me, tell me what I need to do.
Right. Because people don't know this, but we're in kind of a rural area and not in a metro, we're not in a big city. So this is, and we're kind of a backward area.
We kind of are, yeah.
So, no major hospitals or, we have a university, but it's not a, advanced area at all. So well, and where we went,
safe to say,
where we went to get tested, where we got him diagnosed, it's part of the university.
Oh, really? Yeah.
And so I was just like, okay, because they kept telling me, well, they fill up really fast, and we've gotten very lucky with everything. So like within 2 weeks they called and said, hey, we had a cancellation. And I was like, I don't care the day or the time. Tell me and we'll be there. Yeah. So then it was just kind of from there, what did I need to do? Tell me what I need to do to help him thrive. Right. We did preschool. We did in-home therapies. We did music therapy was a huge help. Mm-hmm. He loves music. Right. So that was a huge, because anything could be incorporated into that. Social skills, your cognitive, all that.
Well, we read in the research, once they have something that they enjoy, then you turn to that to teach them the other things. They tend to use that to get ahead better.
Mm-hmm. And I really think that's what helped a lot of his talking.
Right.
Yeah. Just thinking back on my experience in school, if I was interested, I did well. If I really didn't care to learn, say, mathematics, I did miserable at it.
Yeah. It's just a human experience like that. Yeah. And I know when my dad had his stroke, he could not speak, but he could sing. And so I know it's done on the separate sides of the brain too. So
yes. Yeah. And that was one thing that I always, when people are like, what was something that you really noticed? Landon, to drink out of a regular cup, it took us probably 4 months because our brain was not connecting. And that was at probably about 4 or 5 years old, but he could take apart Hot Wheels cars and put them back together, model cars, toys, and put them back together. He would he would see pictures of animals or flowers was a big one. And he would get his Hot Wheels cars and he would make it to that. And it would dang near match color and everything. Wow. And then it's just like, we can't get that cup to the mouth and take a drink.
Right.
So.
Yeah. Very neat. So it's not necessarily that's not there. It's just their brains are wired differently.
Oh, yeah.
Than
Yeah.
the atypical.
Atypical,
person.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay. So let's talk about school. How you said that there's quite a few resources in this area that
Oh,
can
yeah.
help you out.
Yes.
How about school?
So school was they gave me contact to any and everybody.
Now he went to Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep, he went to Jackson. I can't say enough about their special education program.
Did he go to the local one here?
He actually ended up going to South because we were in town at the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But he had the same teacher for preschool, and then she ended up going into kindergarten, I believe, with him.
Now, did he go to a special ed class or did he get incorporated into the normal class?
So the way they do classes is, so you have I think they call it functional now or essential skills.
Okay, yeah, I don't know.
And that typically have trouble communicating. They need more one-on-one time. And then you have your self-contained. That's going to be basically IEP kiddos that are in smaller settings. So there's usually about 12 to 15 kids in the class.
Now, are we talking, this is how they do this, what was the word that you were talking about? On the spectrum.
Oh, yeah.
This is how they separate.
Yeah.
On the spectrum.
Yeah. Depending on needs, the academic needs and then the personal needs will kind of depend placement. So self-contained, which is typically where I work.
Now, is that what you went back to become a teacher?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I graduate in May actually.
Oh, I saw
yeah.
that on Facebook. I'm so proud of you.
Yes, it's terrifying.
Yeah.
I feel like that's all I've done for so long. So now I'm like,
yeah.
I don't know what to do when I'm done.
Right, yeah.
But
go to school.
right.
But will you then be able to go back into the program that you've learned through Landon? I mean,
yes.
So
yeah.
I mean, he's out of school now. Will be out.
Will be. Yeah.
But you'll still have all that knowledge that you learned with
Yeah.
him. So.
And I'm actually going to be teaching, I believe, a self-contained class.
See, that's perfect.
So
You
yeah.
have all that knowledge and that background with him, learning from him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's taught me more than any book ever will. Like,
Right.
and I say that all the time. Like
It's kind of, meant to be, right?
Yeah. And then part of me is like, why didn't you do this sooner?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
but
We never know, do we?
yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's great. Yeah. And so what's his plans for the future?
So he's in his senior year.
Wow.
I can't believe that kid's going to graduate.
Yeah, I remember when you told me that he was autistic. I don't remember when, but you told he was on it was a Halloween. I said, what kind of candy does he like? You're like, specifically, he likes dum-dums.
Yes.
And so every year from that point on,
Yep.
I had dum-dums for him. Like, he got a bag of dum-dums all by
Yep.
himself.
And he even, when we, like, if he doesn't dress up, he's like, we got to go over there.
Yeah,
He knows.
dum-dums.
He knows we got to go
still
to
likes them,
Palmies.
He always has the scariest costumes.
He does.
Yeah.
He loves scary movies. His range of interest is just, he's totally my kid.
I broke up.
No, you're good. You're good.
So what's his plan?
So he's actually going to be, he's learning actually to detail cars and work on cars. He wants to work on cars with Dad.
Oh yeah.
So we're in the process of doing that. And then I think we're going to have him, he's very, very good at doing housework.
Very detailed oriented. Is that his thing? Or
If you tell him,
okay.
if you explain, I need it to look, if you say the way Mom cleans, and he's pretty like, I gotcha. I know what you mean there. So he's pretty good at cleaning, but you have to tell him, like, I expect it to be this clean.
Right. He's a typical teenager.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's going to get away with only what he has to do.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, that's good. That's really good. He's always been such a polite little boy.
He's a
young man now, but yeah. So that's his plan, is to...
Yeah, he wants to work on cars.
Is John going to start a detail?
He's talking with work. We're getting it in the works to where he will actually be working there. He'll learn to do simple things on the cars.
Okay.
Because that is one thing. Once he knows it, he knows it.
Right.
So he wants to work on cars and fix cars with Dad.
Well,
That's
good.
what he wants to do. So we're going to split him between that, and then he's going to do some in-home cleaning stuff for my mom, just to, because he loves Grandma. So
yeah. And so, is it I don't know in the future, will he be able to live on his own? Is that he's got enough? Where on the spectrum is he?
So Landon is, and they have it so huge now. I feel like when Landon was initially diagnosed, we were at the lower functioning or higher functioning, and Landon was considered higher functioning. I would say he's probably like 8 to 10 years mentally behind what he should be. Okay. So by his late 20s, I would be like, yeah, he can have a place. Okay. Like I would feel good about him doing that. It's always an end goal.
And in the spectrum, they continue to get stronger or grow to that age, or is there a point where they just stop?
It kind of depends. Okay. A huge part of why Landon has made it as far as he has or progressed is because we have been very diligent with the repetition and keeping up.
They said routine is so...
Oh, yes. Yeah. Routine is huge. Right. But at the same time, once Landon got to a point where we were like, okay, we have to prepare him that there's going to be interruptions in the world. Right. And so...
Well, you had another daughter.
Yes, had a daughter, yes.
So that had to have been huge.
Yeah.
He was the baby for a long, long time.
Oh, yeah. That was... I really expected him to have a hard time with that. He actually... It took him a while to understand, but he
acts like he's so loving to her.
Oh, yeah.
I mean...
He'll tell you, my job is to protect her. Yeah, he'll tell you. Yeah. Like, he's very proud of it.
He walks around in Halloween and stuff. He's right next to
yeah.
like a little protection, squad. So so I think he's adapted well to that.
Yeah.
Once he's got the routine down, yeah.
Yeah, but then, like, my son had a baby, our oldest.
Oh, that's right.
Had a baby, and he was just like... I don't want any part of that. It would be like, hi.
Well, it threw his routine off. They moved in and changed the whole aspect of it.
Yeah, he's also just not big about babies. Like, he's just, it's over there, Mom. And I'm like, I know, she's fine. Yeah. But now that she can walk and chase him, he likes her now. He talks to her now.
Well, I think that's, it's
probably typical for,
typical. Yeah,
teenage boy.
Typical for the man.
Yeah.
Well, and the attention's going somewhere else other than him. Too,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but, well, that's great. I'm really happy to hear all that.
Yeah, so. He's doing really, really well. I'm really proud of him. He's overcome a lot. I was talking about that the other day. I remember going to the mall when he was like 6 or 7 and something set him off. And so he's not able to go, oh, that's really offending my eyesight, or, that smells really offending me.
He still has the sensory, I can never say this right.
The sensory
stuff.
Yes.
Because Kevin has the brightness of the eyes. Mm-hmm. His eyes hurt if the sun's too bright, or the noise. He has anxiety, and so we bring along the noise canceling
headphones. Mm-hmm.
So you probably do the same thing.
Yeah, he's doing a lot better now, but it took a lot to get us here.
And learning from you, right?
Just like
adjusting to him.
Yeah, we've got to figure out a different way to let me know that you're uncomfortable. Right. But yeah, he was in the mall.
Communication wise, is he better at that?
He's doing a lot better. Okay. He will sometimes he'll have trouble if it's not something he usually talks about or says. He'll have trouble grabbing words. Mm-hmm. But for the most part, he does really well. He'll tell you, like, hey, how was your day? It was great. Like, but it's usually a pretty short.
Right.
Yeah.
The communication part is
the
hardest part, probably.
Yeah. He does really well now. Like I said, it takes a while to get there. It takes that.
Well, congratulations to you as a parent. I mean, this is a huge thing for...
Yeah, the teachers always say that, and I'm always like, I'm just his cheerleader. Like, he's doing it. I'm just the cheerleader.
Yeah. I mean, you have to be there to get to this point.
Yeah. Yeah, so. The biggest thing is support. Yeah. Like,
caretaking, let me tell you, I know what caretaking is. I mean, even though it's someone that you love and you couldn't do without, it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah. It can be a lot. It could be, I've had those days where I'm like, I'm going to take a shower. Yeah. Nobody knock on the door. Just, I need 5 minutes. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
Caretaking is really, really harder than anybody ever can imagine.
Yes.
I went through that with my dad, well, my mom, and then my dad, and I've been caretaking for Kevin for about 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, not 30 years, 25. We've been married. This will be our 30th anniversary this
Oh my
year.
goodness. Congratulations.
I know. We just made reservations to go back to Hawaii.
Nice.
So we went to Hawaii on our 15th anniversary, and then we're going back on our 30th. We met in Hawaii. Did you know that?
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, we met in Hawaii, so that we're going to go back to the scene of the crime.
To the scene of the crime.
Throw him in the ocean.
That's what I would call it. Yeah.
So, well, thank you for sharing your story with us. Is there anything else that you would like to share?
I could talk about Landon all day. Yeah.
Did we cover everything as far as the disease and?
Yeah. I mean, other than just like you said, those personal.
Is there any advice that you could give someone that was just diagnosed?
Don't be scared to get support, and don't stop.
Keep asking.
Yeah, always ask for help. Don't stop. Don't be scared to ask questions.
Sounds like you have a really large support system.
Yes.
Your mom, I heard.
Yeah, he has a huge support system.
Yeah.
Between, he's still got his kindergarten teacher and some of his first paras. I still talk to them, and they're like, "Let us know when graduation is. We're ready." So it's just getting that support group and then making sure you utilize it. Is the biggest. Yeah.
It sounds like that's exactly what you did. Now that you're going to be a support group for someone else.
Yes, that's what I'm hoping.
You're going to pass it on.
Yes.
That's amazing.
That's my goal is
So
to
proud
just
of you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for joining us for our interview, and we'll see you as we wave.
Getting the mail.
There you go. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks again.
Thank you.
Do you have a problem with people contacting you if they have questions?
No.
Okay, how can they get in touch with you?
My email is, and I can give it to you guys if you want to post it. Yeah. But yeah, by email, JDSIMMERS07 Just email me. I'm happy to share any and all information. So.
Okay, great. One other question. Does animal therapy play a part in his education?
Animal,
yeah.
Landon's not fond of animals. Yeah. So we have 2 cats and a dog, and he's aware that they're in the house, and he'll tell me if they're doing something, but if they try so hard to love them, and he's like, nope.
Yeah.
The music therapy was the biggest thing for him. And I was actually surprised because I was like, he's not going to like it. It's going to be loud. And he loved it. Loved it.
That's weird then.
Drums. Oh my gosh.
Oh, really?
We bought him a drum set when he was smaller.
Wow.
And he would listen. I have a video. John's playing Metallica 1 and Landon's listening and then trying to like do it and then listening and trying. And I'm like, he's not getting them all, but he's getting some notes over there.
Wow.
So yeah.
That is so weird. And the sound is the issue.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's been to concerts. He loves going to concerts.
Wow.
Yeah.
What kind of music is his favorite?
So we're rockers.
Yeah.
So his first concert was Breaking Benjamin. He loves Breaking Benjamin. And he's
does he wear sound reducing or something like that? No,
we take him.
really?
We take him, and he does great.
Wow.
And then like if if we're yelling, he's like, "Mom, stop!" Like they're singing, and I'm like, "Okay, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to damper your experience." Like, yeah, he loves going to concerts, and
Wow.
We started doing the Jackson concerts in the park with the tribute bands.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, loved it.
Did you do the Queen one?
We did, yeah.
My
We
sister
did Queen.
was there. She said
He
it was really
loves
good.
Queen.
Yeah.
Loves
She
Queen.
said it was a really good one.
Yeah, they've had all very, very good ones.
Really?
Yeah, they've all been really good. The kids love going. He's all about it. But if you're singing too loud, he's gonna be like, they're singing.
He wants the
That's really
professional noise,
rude.
not
Yeah.
the rude noise.
He'll hear a song and he'll come upstairs and be like, "Do you remember that song the other day?" And I'm like, "No." And he'll start humming it, or he'll sing it to me, or he'll.
Is he a good singer or no?
He can be.
Okay.
He used to sing for me all the time. He does
So he
it
didn't
now.
join choir or anything like that?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I tried. I was like, you could sing so good. And he's like, no, I'm not doing that, Mom.
Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad.
Yeah, he'll hear something and go, that's that band.
Instantly.
Oh yeah. Especially real rock. He knows, he's like, I know them.
See,
So.
that's his secret ability.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he loves it.
Yeah, that's great. Any other questions?
No.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
thank you.
You're
Appreciate it.
welcome.
We'll see you next time, folks. Till next episode, take those lemons and make your own lemonade.